So good morning, welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is a Saturday yum, just yum, 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 yum. So come lie on your mat, and we're going to stay lying on the mat. So come. So lying on your mat, your knees are bent, and just unpack your shoulders and wiggle your hips, wiggle your toes, and just have a sense of really connecting or landing onto the floor. Make yourself comfortable, whatever way you do. And then just feel that you can settle with whatever comfort you've connected to or created in your body. Let your breath deepen into your belly. There, as I connect into my belly, it's like I go, oh, and I kind of drop myself a little bit deeper into the floor. Nice. So begin by flattening your lower back down and then arching into the lower back. And as you do this, you're shortening or tightening the back of your body, and then you're lengthening the front of your body. But as you shorten the back, you lengthen the front. And as you lengthen the front, you shorten the back. So see if you can feel that reciprocal or symbiotic or the synergistic, I think it's synergistic, movement of the front and the back of your body, because they're connected. They're really deeply connected. I have my hands on my lower belly and I'm really feeling that sense of, as I arch and as I flatten down, I have a sense of my legs, my hips, my lower back, my belly, my rib cage. Nice. And now begin to sway your knees from side to side. And just feel that, sense that, connect into it. I really like that sense of the weight traveling across the back of my pelvis. Like the great stones of me, my pelvis, one of the biggest bones in my body. Is it the biggest bone? It's a really big bone anyways. And it just feels like stones rolling across the landscape as I rock from side to side. Nice, come back to center. Feet are hip distance apart, they're underneath your knees, arms are long, and just begin to roll up and down along your spine. And always keep your neck well. So you're never going to the point of any kind of resistance. And it took all of us, me included, a long time to decondition this thing where I have to go to the end and it has to feel sore when I'm moving. Instead, we're looking for wellness in our movements and we're tracking, this range feels really nice And if I push into my feet, I can increase my range of wellness, not force myself into the range of struggle. So you're not struggling. Find what is easy and well and connected in your body and notice what's happening. So there's something going on with one of my knees at the moment. And so I can just feel as I travel up and down, this feels very nourishing for my knee. It feels very wholesome. Nice. Next time you rise up, pause. Feet are connected into the floor. I have big toe, baby toe connected. My heels, I'm going to surge down into my heels, lengthen through the lower back. And just pause. I can feel my legs. Really feel them. Your legs are engaged and strong. You are able. Nice. And then roll all the way down and land on the floor. Super. And bring your arms wide. We're going to move into gliders. Draw your opposite knee up to the shoulder. So your right knee goes left. And then both feet to the floor. And then your left knee goes right. There's always something really deep in the side of my pelvis, in around the sacrum, that unfolds in my gliders. And it feels like such a relief to give it length. So feel that for you. Where do you feel this movement? How do you feel this movement? Nice. Come back to center. Cool. So we're going to do smiley gliders. So bring your right knee up towards your right shoulder. So my right knee is traveling up towards my right shoulder. And then my right toes come to the floor, just tap lightly near the left foot. And then I drop both knees down to the left and I draw my right knee up towards the left shoulder. So the right knee is making a big smile. And when my right knee is traveling to the right, my left foot just stands on the floor. So my left foot, the only action my left leg does, it falls out to the left, it stands, it falls out to the left, it stands, and the right leg is having this amazing swing. And in that swing, I'm meeting my inner thigh, the deep groin, something around my psoas, the inside of my knee. So slow the movement down and make it even smoother. So look at the quality of the movement you're creating. And when I look at the quality, suddenly my left foot pushing into the floor helps me bring my right knee a little bit higher up towards my right shoulder. So I'm all connected. We all are. So how do you hear that reciprocal connectivity, that awesomeness in the body? Nice. Bring your right foot to rest on top of the left knee. And then lift your left foot off the floor. I'm just going to unpack my shoulders, wiggle a little bit to create space for my shoulders, and then draw a circle with your left knee, which is going to take the right knee for a journey. I'm feeling into the sacrum. I'm trying to make the circle across my sacrum really clear and steady. And I'm going to meet the deep of my right hip. And I'm going to pay attention to my knee. So if my hip is really tight, then my knee will take the brunt of it. So your knee shouldn't feel any discomfort. If it does, then slow the movement down, make the movement smaller. Really hearing that your knee needs to be soft and your hip is the working here. Nice. Rock from side to side. I'm bracing my elbows a little bit more into the floor. And I have a sense of this balancing suspendedness as I travel. So I'm kind of hovering and I'm keeping the opposite shoulder on the floor. My arms are long. That feels very nice. As I travel down towards the left, especially, I'm keeping my right shoulder on the floor. I'm just really allowing that my shoulders are now opening and lengthening as I connect into my hips and legs. And I really glue that right shoulder to the floor as I drop this shape down towards the left. One more time. Nice. Come back to center, stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Unpack your shoulders. Just connecting into your arms, your legs, and just pause there with your legs hanging in the air above you. Send your heels towards the ceiling. Send your toes towards the ceiling. Heels and toes. Nice. Heels and toes. Nice. Drop your right foot to the floor. We're going to do smiling gliders with the left knee. So draw your left knee up towards the left shoulder, and I'm pushing the right foot into the floor as I do that. And then my left foot glides down, taps the floor lightly, and then I drop both legs over towards the right, and I glide my left knee up towards my right shoulder. So you don't actually have to tap the floor, but you are traveling all the way so that your 2 feet are really close to each other at the middle point of the movement. So how would you make a really clear, smiley knee? A big half circle with your knee. And I'm really enjoying that moment actually where my foot anchors, my right foot is anchoring, and that leverage of my right foot anchoring gives me more distance, more connectivity to draw the left knee higher towards my left shoulder. So the anchoring creates a fulcrum of connection. I don't know, I'm into big words today, it seems. I just feel that. It's like boom, and then my knee glides up. One more time each side. Very nice. Cool. Bring your left foot to rest on top of your right knee. Lift your right foot off the floor and then draw a circle through the lower back by rolling that right knee in a circle. You're going to meet the deep of your left buttock. And remember, your left knee should be soft. And so if you're feeling like your left knee is struggling, then make the movement smaller. Bring your right foot to the floor. Slow it down. So we're creating movement in the hip rather than forcing the knee to compensate for the lack of movement in your hip. I'm just feeling that. So lovely. Nice. Reach your arms out wide. My elbows are really anchored as I do this. So I'm feeling that my elbows really help me resist the weight of my pelvis and my legs. And then I come back up to center and then I travel to the other side. So the left side feels quite easy and light, and the right side has a kind of gravitas, a certain weight to it as I travel down, and I push my right elbow down and that brings me back up. I just feel that. Feel how it deepens the experience of your left buttock and the deep of your pelvis as you rock from side to side. Nice. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling and just roll into your ankles. And then in the other direction. Point your toes, flex your feet. Point your toes, flex your feet, squeeze your knees up towards you, hug them down, and just pause there. Really feel, how do you compress deeply into your hips? How do you really settle in and pull? So pull, pull, pull. 1 second, I just have to. Pulling in, squeeze even deeper. Squeezing. Nice. So bring both feet to the floor. And then what you're going to do is you're going to straighten out through the left leg and bring your, hold on. So bring both feet, so straighten out both legs. That's the best way to start with this. And then bend your right knee. And in the beginning, your right foot is near your left leg. And then walk your right foot out so it's at the edge of your yoga mat. Okay? And then from here, roll over onto your left side. And I'm going to bring my hand underneath my head. And my right hand is resting on the floor in front of me. Okay? So my right foot's on the floor behind me, and my right hand is on the floor in front of me, and my left leg is long, okay? So from here, you're going to now draw your right knee up towards your right shoulder, and then stretch your leg long. And you're not letting your pelvis move. And now lift your right leg straight up towards the ceiling, keeping your toes pointing in the same direction as your face. Nice. Bend your knees slowly, like you're trying to bring it to your ear. So it's not moving forward, it's really moving sideways. Okay, this is like really deep inner thigh movement. And then lift your leg up, pointing your toes still forward all the time. Nice. Bend your knee up to your ear. It's never going to get there. But that's the idea. You're like, oh, towards my ear, towards the back of your head more so than your face. And then lengthen your leg up. And feel the moment where, like, there is this natural moment where the outside of my hip goes, oh, I can't lift it anymore. It kind of goes like a dull, short, tight feeling on the side of my right hip. Lower down. And then draw your knee up towards your ear or towards the back of your head. And what stops you here? There's this like bone feeling of there's just no way that my my leg can come to my ear. One more time, lifting up. Feel that dull feeling at the side of your leg, the side of your hip. And then bend your knee up towards your ear, towards the back of your head. So it's really like this sense of up and sideways. Nice. And then down. Bend both knees so they're straight out from your hips. And then straighten your left arm out and rest on your left arm. So you're going to keep looking straight forward in front of you. You're not going to turn towards the ceiling with your head at all. So reach your right hand forward and reach your right leg back behind you, like you're going to try and touch the wall behind you. Keep looking forward with your head. Pull your right elbow back and pull your right knee forward deeply. Like have a moment of like squeeze and try and draw your right shoulder to the floor behind you. So you're like, whoa. And then reach. Feel the deep of your rib cage. And then pulling back. Feel the squeeze of the thigh and the belly and the ribs. Forward. So I'm working with the end of my range in wellness. How do I really expand into the places that feel a bit dull, a bit disconnected? How do I bring more movement into the right shoulder as I reach forward, and into the right shoulder as I reach and pull backwards with my elbow? One more time. Forward, pause. So right hand is deeply forward, right leg is deeply back. I'm going to bring my face to rest on the floor beside my left arm. I'm still looking at my right hand, and I'm trying to bring my foot even further backwards. Nice. Come all the way back. Lie on your back. Bend both knees. Oh, I got a cramp. Great. Super cool. So, other side. So stretch both legs out long. Bend your left knee so that your foot is near your thigh, and then bring your left foot out to the side so it's at the corner of your mat or the edge of your mat. Reach your right arm overhead and then roll over onto your right side so you end up on the long of the right leg and your head is resting in your hands. You can rest your arm on your head as well. No, your head on your arm, but see how that is for you. My left hand is really anchoring me, and now I'm going to draw my left knee up towards my ear or towards the back of my head. So I'm not moving forward at all, I'm really moving sideways. And then stretch your leg long. Lift your leg up. Feel that dull, short movement at the side of your leg that tells you you've gone far enough. Down. Knee to your ear. And I'm trying not to roll backwards to get this movement to happen. So I'm keeping that left hand really firm on the floor, sideways with your leg straight. Sideways with your leg bent up towards your ear. Nice. Leg straight. And then knee bent. Nice, super. From here, drop your arm down so you're resting on your arm, and then bend both knees so they're the same height as your hip. Reach the left hand forward as far as you can. Draw the left foot back. And then pull the left elbow back and really feel that squeeze. You're still looking forward with your head. Try and draw your left shoulder back towards the floor. Reaching and twisting. The reaching is also a twist because the shoulder and your leg are moving in opposite directions. It's spiraling through your torso. Reaching and twisting. Nice. One more time. Reaching, pause there. Just have a sense of your face resting on the floor. Left foot is seeking to move backwards. Left hand is seeking to move forwards. Nice. And then roll over onto your back. And just rock your knees slowly and steadily from side to side. And just feel that through the belly, through your hips. Nice. Squeeze your knees up towards you. Rock from side to side. Nice. Roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. So as you roll, just feel like this is ironing out, easing out into anything that might be left over from those deep twists or the gliders or anything like that. Nice. Roll in the other direction. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Hands to your belly. Pause. Nice. So stay there. So today, it's now 8 weeks since the puppies were born. And so today, Hertzy's leaving. So Hertzy is the sweetest, kindest, loveliest little dog. And he's really, really soft. He's going to look like a little collie, kind of fluffy head. Poppy's here checking him out. Granny Pops, she was amazing. She fostered them all. And so, yeah, Hertzy's leaving. We'll miss him, but it's good as well. They're leaving. So great. So stay there. Maybe draw your knees up towards your chest. Rock from side to side. How lovely. How great. So have a wonderful day. I'll see you all tomorrow for another Sunday Yum. We're going to do something similar as the side one, but it's going to be back to front. Okay. And so we'll see you tomorrow. And thanks so much for joining me. It's always yum on the floor. So great. Be well. Ciao, ciao, and have a great day. Bye.